In the U.S. military, physical prowess has always been considered a cornerstone of readiness. It's deeply ingrained in the culture, shaping everything from daily routines to long-term career prospects. The physical fitness test, often dreaded yet respected, is a defining ritual. It's a rite of passage, a challenge that every service member must face, and often repeatedly. It's designed to assess strength, endurance, and overall physical capability. Performance on these tests directly shapes careers, influencing opportunities for advancement and specialized training. A strong showing can open doors, while a poor one can slam them shut. Ultimately, these tests determine who stays in uniform, who continues to serve, and who is asked to leave. The stakes are incredibly high. For decades, these tests have been the gatekeepers of readiness, a seemingly objective measure of a service member's ability to perform their duties. They've been used to weed out those deemed unfit for service. These tests are not just about passing or failing, they are about influencing promotions, determining eligibility for special assignments, and shaping the trajectory of a military career. They are woven into the very fabric of military life. But is this system, designed to ensure combat fitness and maintain a high standard of physical readiness, truly serving its purpose in the 21st century? Is it now being used to unfairly end the careers of valuable personnel, individuals who possess critical skills and experience? Are we losing skilled, dedicated personnel, individuals who have poured years of their lives into serving their country simply because of a single, potentially flawed assessment? The real question, the one that needs to be asked and answered honestly, should a single day's performance, a snapshot of physical capability at a specific moment in time, override years of loyal service, proven expertise, and a demonstrated commitment to the mission? For many recovering from injury or illness, those who have sacrificed their bodies in service to their country, the answer is a resounding no. Their stories reveal a rigid system, one that often lacks flexibility and compassion, out of step with the realities of modern military service and the evolving demands of contemporary warfare. Today's warfare relies on more than just physical strength. It demands a diverse range of skills and capabilities. It demands technical skill, proficiency in complex systems, and the ability to adapt to rapidly changing environments. It demands experience, the wisdom gained from years of service and countless deployments. And it demands adaptability, the capacity to think critically, solve problems creatively, and overcome unexpected challenges. Yet, outdated policies risk losing brilliant cyber analysts, individuals who are vital to our national security, and master logisticians, those who ensure our troops have the resources they need to succeed. All because of a single failed run, a momentary lapse in physical performance. This essay explores the deep roots of PT in military culture, examining its historical significance and its enduring influence. We will delve into the flaws of PT-only discharges, highlighting the potential for injustice and the loss of valuable talent. And we will examine the #reasonable ranks movement, a growing chorus of voices advocating for change. This movement is pushing for a smarter, more humane approach to physical fitness standards, one that recognizes the diverse skills and experiences of our service members and values their contributions to the mission. The military's unwavering focus on physical fitness isn't arbitrary. It's deeply rooted in the harsh realities and demanding nature of its mission. It's about ensuring that every service member is prepared to face challenges that push them to their absolute limits, both physically and mentally. Whether deployed in scorching deserts, freezing mountains, or dense jungles, service members must be ready to perform at their peak in the toughest environments imaginable. Acclimatization and physical resilience are key to survival and mission success. Beyond environmental challenges, they must also be prepared to handle the most stressful situations, where split-second decisions can mean the difference between life and death. The ability to maintain composure and perform effectively under immense pressure is paramount. In such circumstances, physical readiness is not just a matter of performance, it's a matter of life and death, both for the individual service member and for their comrades. The ability to react quickly, move efficiently, and endure hardship can be the deciding factor in a crisis. In the close-knit environment of a military unit, a weak link can endanger the whole unit, jeopardizing the mission and the safety of everyone involved. Teamwork and mutual support are essential, and every member must be able to carry their weight, both literally and figuratively. The physical training PT test is more than just a routine requirement or a box to check. It's a fundamental element of military culture. It's a promise. a solemn commitment that everyone, regardless of their background or specialty, can pull their weight and contribute to the team's success. It fosters a sense of shared responsibility and mutual reliance. This time-honored tradition forges discipline and unity, instilling a sense of shared purpose and camaraderie among service members. It's a transformative process, turning civilians into highly trained and capable service members ready to defend their nation. The apparent simplicity of the PT test offers a clear and objective standard, a benchmark against which individual and unit readiness can be measured. This is especially valuable in a world increasingly dominated by complex metrics and convoluted evaluation systems. Beyond its operational implications, fitness is also seen as essential for overall health, promoting well-being and reducing the risk of injuries. It cultivates discipline, a crucial attribute for success in any military endeavor, and it directly impacts deployability, ensuring that service members are physically capable of performing their duties wherever they are needed. Ultimately, fitness standards are designed to reflect combat readiness, simulating the physical demands of the battlefield. This is driven by the deeply ingrained belief that every member of the armed forces is, first and foremost, a warrior, regardless of their specific role or specialty. But as warfare continues to evolve at an unprecedented pace, incorporating advanced technologies and new operational domains, the traditional one-size-fits-all approach to physical fitness is increasingly being questioned and reevaluated. The challenge lies in balancing the enduring need for a baseline level of physical fitness with the equally important need to attract and retain a diverse pool of specialized talent, individuals with unique skills and expertise that are critical to modern military operations. The image of the frontline soldier is iconic, but today's military relies on a vast network of specialists. Intelligence analysts, cyber operators, logistics experts, and drone pilots are as vital as infantry. Their skills are measured by technical expertise, not by running speed. Yet the same physical standards are often applied across the board. This disconnect means a seasoned mechanic with a knee injury can be forced out, even if their expertise is irreplaceable. The logic of uniform standards breaks down when job demands differ so widely. The military is an ecosystem, not a monolith. Failing to recognize this risks losing invaluable experience for reasons unrelated to actual job performance. Many careers, forged in dedication and sacrifice, end not from lack of effort or commitment to duty, but from injuries sustained in service, injuries that can alter the course of a life in an instant. These aren't always dramatic battlefield wounds, often during routine duties, not combat. The wear and tear of daily tasks, rigorous training, and unexpected accidents can all lead to career-ending physical limitations. After injury, service members are given time to recover, undergoing extensive medical treatment and rehabilitation programs, but if they can't pass the PT test, demonstrating their physical readiness, they face medical separation. The standards are stringent, and the margin for error is slim. Unlike civilian workplaces where accommodations can often be made for employees with disabilities, the military rarely reassigns injured personnel to roles where their experience, knowledge, and leadership could still benefit the force. The focus remains on deployability and physical performance. Instead, they're often seen as liabilities, not assets, their potential contributions overlooked in favor of strict physical requirements. This system prioritizes throughput over retention, focusing on maintaining a ready force, pushing out those who could still contribute in meaningful ways, even if they can no longer meet the highest physical demands. The result is a personal and professional crisis, a sudden and often unexpected end to a carefully planned career. Loss of purpose, the feeling of no longer having a clear mission or direction in life, community, the tight-knit bonds forged through shared experiences and mutual support, and identity. The uniform is more than just clothing. It's a symbol of belonging and a source of pride. Discharge isn't just about losing a job, it's about losing a way of life, a sense of belonging, and a defined path forward. It's about losing a calling, a deeply ingrained sense of duty and service to something larger than oneself. Many are left to navigate civilian life with disabilities, both physical and mental, and a sense of abandonment, feeling cast aside after years of faithful service. The military's failure to offer alternatives, to find ways to utilize the skills and experience of injured personnel, is a loss for both the individual and the institution, squandering valuable resources and leaving veterans feeling betrayed. In civilian life, the Americans with Disabilities Act requires employers to provide reasonable accommodations for injured workers. A firefighter with a back injury might be reassigned to a less demanding role, preserving their expertise. In the military, however, such accommodations are rare. Injured personnel often face separation if they can't meet physical standards. The military is largely exempt from the ADA, creating a stark double standard. This means a civilian's experience is valued and retained, while a service member's is often discarded. The result? Two Americas, one that protects injured workers, and one that casts aside injured service members. This isn't just a legal issue, it's a question of how we value those who serve. The lack of accommodation speaks volumes about our national priorities. Each PT-only discharge is a loss of leadership, expertise, and taxpayer investment. Years of training and mentorship walk out the door with every experienced NCO forced out for a physical injury. In specialized fields, this loss is even more damaging. Replacing deep expertise takes decades. The policy sends a corrosive message. Your worth is reduced to a test score. It discourages reporting injuries, leading to worse health outcomes and lower readiness. Veterans pushed out in their prime face tough transitions and a sense of betrayal. The military spends more to recruit and train replacements, while society bears the cost of supporting displaced veterans. This cycle is wasteful and unsustainable. Smarter retention would benefit everyone: service members, the military, and the nation. The answer isn't to drop fitness standards, but to apply them with context and flexibility. The military must match people to jobs, not just filter them out. Formal pathways for reassignment should be standard. Injured personnel with proven records deserve a chance to serve in new roles. PT scores should be one factor among many, not the sole determinant of a career. For non-combat roles, physical standards should reflect actual job demands. The military should embrace reasonable accommodation, investing in adaptive equipment and modified roles. This isn't charity, it's smart, modern talent management. By valuing experience and adaptability, the force becomes stronger and more resilient. The #Reasonable Ranks movement, led by Covenant of Courage, is fighting for policy change. Their message: a service member's worth is more than a PT score. They advocate for mandatory reassignment reviews before medical separation, considering the whole record and seeking suitable roles. This approach turns disqualification into a talent management opportunity. The campaign is grassroots, veterans, families, and supporters pushing for reform. By amplifying their message, citizens can help build a fairer, smarter system. Every career deserves a fair review, not just a final judgment based on a stopwatch. The debate over PT tests is really about how we define value in the modern military. Readiness matters, but so does reason. Our policies must reflect the complexity of today's force. We need multi-factor assessments and real pathways for reassignment, not just a single test score. The #Reasonable Ranks campaign offers a roadmap for reform, honoring the spirit of the ADA. This isn't about lowering standards, but about applying them intelligently. Injured service members can still teach, lead, and contribute in vital ways. We owe them dignity, fairness, and the chance to keep serving. A PT score is just a number. It can't measure character or commitment. Let's bring reason back to readiness and honor all who serve, not just those who pass the test.